Okay, so we just gonna run through Flight Simulator real quick. So I had to turn off the music because YouTube fucking is a pain in the fucking ass with music and that copyright shit. So I got my, I don't know how, I'm sure you can probably set up different ways in Flight Simulator. I'm not a flight simulator type of motherfucker, so like take what I say with a grain of salt. So it's set up to where it's in real time. And so it's like roughly 6 a.m. in the US, I think now. Because over here, it's sunlight and the weather. It's like it's live weather. I'm pretty sure I have it set up to live weather. And I've tried flying into these. Oh, you can't. Yeah, you can't see my mouse. I've tried flying into these. It's just not very exciting. It just gets real cloudy. And I was with my girl and I flew to Antarctica. It's nothing exciting once you get there. The first few times it's kind of cool, but then once you see shit that you never thought to see before. So there's like what's that, like what the fuck is that, like a tsunami right here, whatever the fuck that is. I would try to do it on here, but the nearest airport, I'm not very good with Flight Simulator. So if I was to fly from this airport, it'd probably take me like an hour or two to actually get there. So that's not really good. I mean, it would be cool maybe if I were to edit it down, because this is gonna definitely be there for a couple days at least, right? I would guess. So maybe I can just go ahead and do it like at a later time and edit it down when I actually get there. But yeah, so I'll tell you where we're gonna leave from. We're gonna fly from somewhere. Let's fry like how uh Shitty Walk Dude says, let's fly. Where we gonna fly from, Shane? Where we gonna fly? Where should we fly? We're gonna fly, because if it's gonna be dark, you just can't see a whole lot. So we're gonna stay out this side for a little while. Let's fucking, what is this? I don't even know where this is. Because I'm dumb as hell sometimes with logistics. I'm dumb as fuck a lot of times. Fuck it, let's fly out of Prague Airport. Or, now you know what? Let's fly out of, what's these airports up here? Bristol. Let's fly, well, because this is going to be a lot of fucking grass. I tell you what, man. We're going to leave from Charles de Gaulle. And we going to fly past the... We're going to fly past the Eiffel Tower. Don't make fun of my French accent. It comes out from time to time. We're going to fly past the Eiffel Tower and see how this works out. Go to, because you can't just pick areas like points of interest. Like I was at Mount Kilimanjaro. That shit looks crazy, dude. You see because all this shit is like based off of like real. I'm sure it's not like perfect, but all this shit's based like they model it based off of like the real world type of shit. So you fly to Kilimanjaro, like, dude, I can't imagine a motherfucker. Like, why would you even want to climb that shit? I should do that in another episode where I just fly past Mount Kilimanjaro. And it's all like to scale and shit, supposedly. I ain't never been there, so I'm just taking their word for it. I'm taking Microsoft Flight Simulator's word for it. I ain't never been there, but the shit looks fucking there. Look, you ain't got to worry about me climbing in that motherfucker. I am not climbing Mount Kilimanjaro. I will leave that motherfucker. Is cool. No, not Mount Kilimanjaro. Mount Everest. I'm tripping. Mount Everest. Ain't nobody climbing. They can leave that shit. You ain't got to worry about me going over there. I pay you to keep me away from it. When you fly past that motherfucker and see that shit, and then you understand how motherfuckers die climbing that bitch, because that is unbelievable. Like Martin used to say, it is
Duval Tower, Boeing Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf
Sierra. Also, it's cloudy in France right now. It's raining in France right now. Okay. Okay, so.
Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra frequency change.
It's too loud.
All approach Boeing Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra is type Boeing 3 miles east of de Gaulle, 2,500 feet. Request flight following. Boeing Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra de Gaulle approach. Squawk 4101.
So I can't change
101 Boeing X-ray Golf Sierra. Boeing X-ray Golf Sierra radar contact 5 feet of de Gaulle,
It's too cloudy. I can't see shit.
Altimeter 30.06. Roger, Boeing X-ray Golf Sierra. Boeing X-ray Golf Sierra.
I didn't count for that live weather. This is the first time I've ever flown and live weather was like seriously fucked up.
Boeing X-ray Golf Sierra.
Right? I've never done this.
Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra 7,000.
I've never done this where like I can't see anything. And I have flown in the tsunamis and shit. It has never been. This is the worst it's ever been to be on here. This is by far the worst it has ever been in France. Cause I had my girl sitting like right here watching me go into a fucking tsunami, some type of hurricane and fucking. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Some type of hurricane. It was some type of hurricane, right? Like in the southeast of Africa, and that shit was actually pretty gangster. I mean, it wasn't this bad, so I don't know what happened. But look at them clouds over there. Look at that. That reminds me of that scene in The Matrix where they fly up. Look at all that. You can see all that shit, man. That's cool, ain't it? I think it's cool. I don't know if you think it's cool. I think it's cool. Could you imagine doing this shit? Like, I was talking to my girl about it. About doing, like, you know, wild shit again. Like, I just don't have the urge to do gangster shit anymore, man. I just kind of grew away from it. But I've never flown. This is my first time ever flying this game where it's this many clouds where you can't see shit. There's a way you can see the weather. How do you do that? Air traffic control, breaker. Air traffic control, breaker 59. Why isn't it? Okay. Not basic control. There's a way. Is this it? I don't know what that is. Okay, looks like it ain't. Looks like it cleared up. Let's go back down. Looks like it clear. Uh oh. I got my wheels out. I don't know how I did that. It's like it cleared up. Breaker 59. Look at all them clouds. Like, just like for real, like, do you ever just like, well, if you ever play the game, like, do you just think like all these people, I'm losing altitude, all these people are just living their own lives, you know what I'm saying, and you just get that overhead view of it. Like, look at like all like them little like that little town, you can't see what I'm pointing at. Like, with these little towns and shit, you just get that overhead view of it. See, this is the view you gotta have when you deal with bitches, man. You gotta be in your fighter jet and looking over this shit to see the reality of it. You know what I mean? Like, and again, all this is real shit. Cause I literally flew to my dad's house from the Dayton airport to the Cincinnati airport, and I flew and I showed my girl like where he lived and crashed into his house. But all this is real shit. And this is in France right now. But I left that big ass Paris. It must be storming in Paris right now because it was a big ass storm over there. I'd escaped all that shit. We just gonna keep heading east, see what happens. There go a map over there. What does ISO line map mean? I don't know what that means. I wonder what that is. I wonder what that city is. Like, look at all that land, dude. Like, all that fucking land. Like, you would have no idea all that shit exists for real. Like, you would never have any idea all this exists. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you just live in cities and shit like that, and villages. You would never know all this land just exists. And this is why I like this game, because I don't play on on serious controls or nothing like that. Because some people they get real into it, which I wouldn't mind doing that. But some people get really into this shit, where like they get the whole fucking joystick. Oh, look at them windmills over there. They get the whole joystick and windmill shits and all that, and they really want to take off properly and all that. Like I just hit the gas and go like Grand Theft Auto. The controls are a little bit more difficult than Grand Theft Auto, but if you can play Grand Theft Auto with an airplane, then you could do this on the settings I got. It's not difficult. It's just some planes are just faster than others at this point. But look at all this. And these are people with their lives, son. But you got that overhead view now to really put thought into it, like get that overhead view of it. All this land, dude, and it's just this part where the people are at. But all this land out here, no. And as humans, you see that rainbow? Can you see that rainbow? All this land right there with some more windmills. All this land, and humans, we think we be running shit. As humans, you know what I'm saying? As humans, we think we running shit. Look at all this. We don't run all, you know what I'm saying? We can burn it up and blow it up, but look at like the overall fucking like average. Look at all this land, dude. All this fucking land, and like people live like in that little group over there. When you get that overhead view, man, this shit is fucking like insightful on our existence as fucking human. And this is just Earth. This ain't counting other planets and shit. So you got all this land. It's just a little community right there, people. And this is real shit. Roughly, you know. Because like I said, I flew to my dad's house in Ohio, and I literally followed like the exact streets to get there. I was fucking shocked and appalled at how much work they put in. Look at that. All the people live right there. But all this land is that. What's this? This is a big ass river. What is this? Oh, this H2O? All these trees, fam. Look at that. All this shit. See, this is the perspective you gotta have on bitches. You gotta be in an air fighter jet, fucking 2,000 feet above the ground. I don't know if that's feet or not, but that altitude is. But you gotta be 2,000 somethings above the ground and be able to look down and see the reality of it. Look at all this shit, man. This is fucking incredible, man. I play this game probably about once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, just to get that overhead perspective on, even though I'm not in a real plane, you know what I'm saying, but just to remember as humans, like how much we actually run shit in all this. See, what I don't like is, maybe I just don't know how to do it, but I wish there was a way where I could just look at like the whole map to see like exactly where I'm going, because what I got to do is I got to Google these locations and figure out where the fuck I'm at from Paris, because I left Paris. But I'm in a fighter jet, so I'm moving much faster than like the average plane, I would assume. But it's still gonna take a while to get. Oh, let me find out where I am. Saint Usage. What's that? Saint Usage, France. Here we go. This shit up, man. Where we at? You go on Google Maps to see my location in a video game and shit. That's gangster. The fact that you gotta go on Google Maps to see your location in a video game. Okay, so I'm a little bit okay. So you probably can't see that. I should be coming up on Switzerland in about 5 minutes. I should be coming up on Switzerland, and then Milan's to southeast of that, and then Italy, yeah, Switzerland and Italy. So if I keep in this direction, I should be coming up on Switzerland. So we gonna find out. We gonna keep it rolling. For about 5 more minutes. That's gangster, dude. The fact that I could play a video game. Go Azure Online Texas. I don't know what that is. The fact that I could be playing a video game and then go on Google Maps to find out where the fuck I'm at is fucking mind blowing. To how games was when I was small, when I was little. I would have never thought. I would have never thought Google Maps would have been a thing. Fucking 30 years ago. 25, 30 years ago, I know Google Maps wouldn't have been a thing. And that's fucking. I remember when Google Maps first came out. Not when it first came. When I first found out about it, because first we had MapQuest, which was gangster. You could just go on a computer and just type in the address of where you're trying to go, and you'll get step-by-step directions on how to get there. And that shit was reliable. That shit blew my mind. Then Google Maps just blew that shit out the water. By the time you could put Google Maps on a phone, it just blew it out the fucking water. Now I could play a fucking video game, find out where the fuck I'm at, and keep going. You know what I'm saying? So based off the map, like we should be coming up on something. Let me look. So there's a river outside of Switzerland, some type of river or lake or something. Let me see. It should be coming up. If we see Geneva, then we definitely on the right path. We should be coming up on Italy. We should be coming on Switzerland and Italy sometime soon. I don't know what that map is looking like. Maybe that's the ISO map. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I guess those are mountains. Well, yeah, I guess that's where like the ground is coming up a little bit. I would assume. I don't know. Some more windmills. This reminds me of that scene in Inglourious Basterds, right? Y'all remember where Inglourious Basterds, where that woman says, "Oh, I broke my foot. I was climbing a mountain," and Christoph Waltz's character just started busting out laughing because he pretty much said like, "You dumb bitch, you in France? Ain't no mountains in France. Where you go climbing mountains in France? Y'all see how flat this shit is? Ain't no mountains down here." Hey, I ain't seen a damn mountain. Well, ain't no real mountains out here where you gonna break some shit. Unless you had a hell of a story to tell after that shit. Ain't no mountains, you know what I'm saying? You had to have a hell of a story to follow up with that shit. To break your foot. Let me see what's that. Salongi Airport. Solange Airport. I missed that shit. Watch my dumb ass miss it. It look like we still in France. I wish it would give you like an alert or something, man. Like when you got. But there's so many things like I wish this game would do for dumb motherfuckers like me who don't know shit about flying. Like, let me know when I cross country lines, motherfucker. 'Cause I don't know what the fuck I'm doing unless I'm looking at a mountain. I'm getting hungry. I gotta eat something. I have no idea where the fuck I'm at. Since I have no idea where I'm at, let's just go up. Chance. Oh, those are the real people flying right now in the game. It's clear as fuck. Wherever we are, the weather is great. We start this mission out. France is in the middle of a storm. Or as they like to call it, Le Storm. Those motherfuckers was getting... I couldn't see shit. It's clear as fuck out here in Prague, too. I think I see some mountains way off in the back. Y'all see the mountains way over there? Where that white dot is? I think those... I don't think those are clear. Those are like mountains. That river, wherever it is. Look at that river, man. That is amazing, dude. Look at that fucking river. It's like twisting and turning and shit. No, I can't look at that. Well, you can see. See that white line, that white dot is? And that river that I'm following with it? Is that mountains back there? I can't tell. I want to say that's mountains. Well, if we head southeast, I don't think there should be no mountains back there. Maybe hey, I'm not a fucking I do not claim to know my shit when it comes to this. But it looks like some mountains are back there. Look how high we are. Oh, you see the stream? Can y'all see the stream of smoke? Like, that's what you be seeing when you be seeing flying in the sky like that. That stream, that's fucking gangster. I guess that's what you see. Again, not a professional. Just a casual Microsoft Flight Simulator employee player. Not employee player. Yeah, those are mountains. Y'all see that? Now I kind of want to go see those mountains now. Way off back there. Let me see. See those mountains over there? Where my little white dot is? I think that's a mountain. That looks like mountains. Go ahead and turn this map off, because this shit is not helping. He's up there making me look important.
Cleared through the Charlie airspace. Cleared through Charlie airspace, Boeing X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Yep, I was right. Those are mountains. But why is it snowy mountains southwest? I would say it's probably my video card, but I seen that shit coming from way far away. So it would make sense if it was like green, but the fact that it's white means it's snow, but they're not even that high off the ground. So why is it? You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit don't make a lot of sense. I'm gonna have to call Microsoft and ask them what the fuck? This shit ain't making no sense, bro. Why is it perfectly green before that? And I'm heading south. I can see if I was heading north. My controller's shaking. Probably going too fast down or something. I can see we was heading north, but we going south. SOUF. And so what is this? This looks like a big city down here. That looks like a big city by the water right there, whatever this is. That's a big city over here. I called it. Yeah, those are mountains, bro. Yeah, those are mountains. I don't know where the fuck I'm at, because this doesn't make any fucking sense. Let's follow this road. Yo, for real. And it's snow like right there. Why is all this snow? Well, I thought I found a government secret. Why is all this snow right fucking there? Cause I thought my video card might be fucking up, but everything else is blue, so it's not, you know, colors in my video card fucking up. Oh, gotta pull up. Getting too close. I thought it was my video card fucking up, just fucking up the colors. Everything else is blue. Oh, that's some glitchy. Yeah, sometimes this game just does that, man. I don't know what the fuck that's about. These motherfuckers ain't no visitors in 15 years. Clean up all this damn snow. Oh, that's somebody's name. I thought that was a building over there. That's somebody's name. We had about 30 minutes. I'm gonna get off here in about a few more minutes, man. Where the fuck am I at where all this snow is right next to these perfectly green mountains? Uh-oh. That was a close one. This looks like the path, like, over there by Mount Everest, except ain't no trees up there. It's just all snow. Some did that one a while ago. But it's just peaceful, man. Like, I don't know why it keeps fading in shit like that. Because it usually never does this. Like, everything keeps fading in and out. I don't know. It usually never does this. Where the fuck am I at? Where all these damn snow? I don't know where any of this shit. If I had been going north, this would have made sense. But by my calculations, it should be the opposite way. It should be getting hot. I don't know, man. If anybody knows what it is, I gotta get something to eat. If anybody knows what it is, definitely let me know. Because this shit is not making any sense right now. If anybody knows what this is, let me know. And I'll catch y'all on the flippy flip, man. Peace out.